I don't even know. This is my first time ever in a professional music video. Ben Schuller right here and DizzyEight on their song Wall of Roses. This won't be a full-on reaction. It'll be a little bit of me explaining the behind the scenes, my experience working with Ben Schuller, as well as a reaction because of course I've not seen this video at all. I've not seen any teaser for it. He hasn't shared any of this with me because we wanted this reaction to be fresh. So yes, I've been in a few of those scenes and I know what happens, but I haven't actually seen it. I am so honored, I'll say, that he invited me to this because yes, I've talked to him and yes, I feel like we're friends, but I didn't think he would invite me to a music video and be like, hey, by the way, I'll pay for this. Even offered to pay for my like Uber back to the airport. I think I was like, nah, okay. Chill up, Ben. You're paying for everyone to stay here. You paying for food. He's doing all these things for us. So great treatment. Let us talk a little bit about Ben Schuller. So Ben Schuller, Butterman Schuller, for those that watch my videos, his voice is crazy good. This is his Instagram. I'll link everything in the description below. But I've had the pleasure of actually watching him perform here. I've done reactions with him and talked to him about music. So it's been really cool for him to be like, hey, I know I'm inviting all these artists to be in my music video. How about I get a reactor for the first time ever in a music video of mine and show some love in that direction as well. So, hey, shout out to Ben Schuller. Nothing but good stuff from me, and I'll share some behind the scenes funny moments and things that I usually can't do in a reaction because I wasn't there. I'll be able to do here. Again, my name is right there. That's insane. That's insane to me.
You said you would die for me. You said you would die for me. You said you would ride until the end. But I can't live this life again. The castles we built before. A wall made of roses. A wall made of thorns.
The order that you see these scenes in isn't the order we recorded it in. Logistically, how it made recording everything as smooth as possible, as efficient as possible. We recorded all the scenes that were supposed to be out of this room once, and then we recorded some other things, all the deaths, and then we recorded outside scenes. So no one really knew what the story was from start to finish, even though we participated in the music video, because of course when you're in the scene, he's explaining to you, hey, by the way, this is the vision of this scene. I want you to do this. I want you to do a few different takes so we can pick which one we'll go with when I'm editing it. But for the most part, in the scenes that I didn't participate in, I didn't get all that instruction, so I don't know what exactly happens. I have an idea. Of course, we only had 1 weekend to film the whole thing, and it took us the full time. We were up to like 2-3 a.m. We're gonna replay every scene I'm in. I didn't smoke that, by the way. I didn't smoke. Okay? I didn't smoke that. I'm innocent. It was for acting purposes. And by the way, this room right here was a completely different spot from the cabin we were at. So there's like a barn, and then there's a second floor at that barn where all this game room was at. Basically, it was a huge complex. I'm actually going to show some pictures while I explain the setting. It was a beautiful place that we had the whole weekend to ourselves too. Everyone stayed there. We all had our rooms. We shared some rooms because of course we didn't have like 9-10 different rooms. DizzyEight, Errol Allen brought their wives as well. So like again, it was a completely packed spot, but it was a huge place as well. Multiple bathrooms, huge living room, everything. So it wasn't like we're all cramped up and uncomfortable. It was just a great place. I would love to vacation here, honestly. And Ben paid for everything. He was like, yeah, I got you guys. And I was like, okay. If you want to pay for everything, I'm broke, so that works out. Callan, man. He's in a lot of Ben's videos because they live close to each other. But uh, why does Callan have to die first?
Yeah, going on my side. How many lies you told? I thought just replaying inside of my mind. Like dog, I had to be blind. Was I missing a sign? How many times in the skies were showing I started letting you aside? You killed something that can't be revived. Do you care that it died? Like a knife, whip us tight. But tonight, we cut ties. All I ever really need with me is people who gon' keep the G with me. Not you who deceiving me. The thing that always repeats with me is
Said you would die for me.
But for those that don't know and haven't caught on to the concept yet, I didn't want to like spoil it at the start and explain everything, but it's like an Among Us thing, right? We all had our masks, we came with our heist, we came with, you know, the cash that we pulled, and we had a few people die, and now I was like, wait a minute, like, why is there gang dying here? What's happening? Right? Dizzy is like, yo, Mix, why'd you stab Key? Why'd you stab Key the Weeb? By the way, I really like what they did with Key the Weeb. Very creative scenes where she didn't have to show her face, while still have her in the music video. I mean, that's a pain. So shout out to Ben for that.
Die for me. You said you would die for me. You said you would ride, that you would.
Why do I look so concerned? I mean, yeah, I mean, you know what? I should be concerned. They just killed Key the Weeb, okay? They just killed, like, I've been repping her all of last year, saying, like, all this stuff about her, and Mix is just gonna stab her? Yeah, I mean, I should be concerned.
Said you would ride, that you would fight, but I don't know you anymore. You said you would die for me. No, no. You said you would die for the life we built before. A wall made of roses, a wall made of thorns.
We voted him out. We're like, okay, you know, can't be messing around with people that kill our friends. It is what it is. Oh, he wanted some more cash? Mix, do you need more cash? We're boys. Come on. Just let me know. I would have spotted you or something. Like, money was a problem. You don't need to kill Key of the Week for that. By the way, I really love the vocals and the oomph of the production on this, right? Because I didn't hear this through headphones until now. I heard it on the speaker.
I can't go back now. I can't turn back now. I can't rewind to what we used to be.
And of course, Wall of Roses, Attack on Titan. Those who have watched know what he's talking about.
I see the act now. It's you who I cast out. I see the truth. There's no more fooling me. Yeah, if I just keep it a state, I could really go deep in it. Might be better to leave it at that. You ain't with me, then keep it like that. I don't need you. That's really your fate. I'm so done with the knife in the bank. But today we calling you cap.
Watching all the battles fall into the night.
My eyes open, I can see you only give me lies.
Ordering a gun.
Damn, I just had a haircut here, so I'm like basically bald. I know I'm already balding. Anyway, I think I look kind of clean here, though, right? Yeah, I don't look that bad. Yeah, this is cool. Lights are out. I'm trying to fix it.
The truth hurts, but that pain made me come alive.
You said you would die.
Rest in peace in the chat, everyone. Rest in peace in the chat. I got cooked. I didn't know what was coming. I was trying to help my friends turn on the lights, and someone stabbed me in the back, literally. I don't know who did it yet. I think we'll find out, but someone stabbed me in the back. I got betrayed. I'm just saying, don't trust Nerdcore. Don't trust Nerdcore. The facts are right there.
Die for me. You said you would die for me. You said you would ride until the end.
Evil. I see what's going on. So, DizzyEight and Ben Schuller been taking out some of their team members so they could get some more cash. Okay, I see how it is.
Until the end. You said you would die for me. You said you would die for me. You said you would ride, that you would fight, but I don't know you anymore.
So now, oh, this is actually cool. So he's doing like a flashback to explain it. So we figure out that him and DizzyEight has been the ones behind all of this whole time, and then now you see the clips where they're applauding and again they filmed all this together. Like obviously when we're in this spot specifically, we filmed my part and Ben Schuller's part, but the way that is timed throughout the song is different.
That you would fight, but I don't know you anymore. You said you would die for me. You said you would die for the life we built before. A wall made of roses.
By the way, DizzyEight's looking so clean on this video. Like what?
A wall made of roses. A wall made of thorns.
Uh-oh. What happens? That's what happens. Shouldn't have killed me, Ben. Shouldn't have killed me. I could have helped you. I could have told you not to drink that. Just say next time don't kill me off. Oh, by the way, okay, there's a clip at the end here.
I think all things considered, Mikasa is in like at least my top 5 waifus. I don't know how to tell you this, dude. Like, again, Mikasa's not a waifu.
Okay, so I actually wanted to say something. The Wall of Roses, beautiful setting, by the way. So basically what Ben had did was he ordered all the props, shirts for me, for example, for me to wear, the mask for everyone to wear. So everything, again, completely taken care of by Ben. The foresight required to be like, oh, I need this tiny thing that's gonna be in the video for 0.1 seconds. I wouldn't have thought of that. Like he'd have some props here and there that I'm just like, huh. That's how you're supposed to direct things. You're supposed to plan all these things ahead of time. Chris did so much heavy lifting as well. So Chris is another guy in the background that we've discussed on the channel in the past. Aaron as well, who is Ben Schuller's girlfriend, and she was also doing some behind the scenes like interviews with people that I hope it comes out at some point. She helped even hook us up with some other scenes for another video, which that's all I'm going to tell you about. This small team of people, literally 3-4 people, thought of every single prop needed, every single outfit needed. They wrote down the whole script of this video, and this is a 3-minute 43-second video. It took the whole weekend, because what you're seeing here is maybe like 5% of all the scenes we recorded, and then Ben took the scenes and picked which ones he would use to make this whole thing. So that Wall of Roses, we actually worked to do that together, because he had ordered the roses. It's me, Key the Weeb, I don't know if they want their names revealed, so Errol's wife and Dizzy's wife, Chris as well, and we'd all helped to do that Wall of Roses in the background. And the funniest thing was, when we were doing that Wall of Roses, DizzyEight had not yet sorry, DizzyEight had not yet memorized the lines to the song, and he knew he had to perform it later on when we started recording. So he was upstairs in the room singing his heart out, rapping his ass off, loud as hell. Everyone could hear him, and you just hear him. He kept rehearsing all his lines over and over again, because the best way to perform it is to actually deliver it when you're recording, right? So he was practicing how to deliver it, so then visually when we record him on that scene, it would feel like he's actually saying all that stuff, right? It'd be more sellable if he actually delivers it instead of lip singing. So he was upstairs just going on for I think like 30 minutes or something, and I told his wife, I'm like, does he stop unless we tell him to stop, or is he like stuck in a recursion there? Like, is he just gonna keep practicing for hours until someone pulls him out of there? Ben was with Mix, I think, and McGuire outside recording that scene at the end. So while they were recording that, as you noticed, they needed the audio, but DizzyEight was so loud in his room upstairs that they could hear him outside. The most important thing to highlight is how locked in this man was. He was so locked in. I was starstruck over there. Like I was like very shy. He was directing everyone, telling everyone what to do, very politely too. I feel like if I was directing this stuff, I get very stressed and be like, oh my god, we're running out of time. Oh, yo, dude, why are you talking while I'm recording my music video scene? Guys, like, can you shut up so I can record my stuff? That's how I would have handled it, because I would have broken down. But he kept it all together, and like, so the funny thing is, Errol Allen cannot whisper. It's not built into his factory settings. Okay, he can either talk very loud or not talk at all. There's no whisper. There's nothing in between. And the reason I say this is because at some point we were all on the second floor while they were recording some scenes, and Ben comes up there and he's like very polite, the most kind person ever, and he's like, hey guys, we're just like working out a few things downstairs, and we need you guys to keep it a bit low because we might need the audio for these scenes. And he said it so politely. The whole point of the story is we tried to whisper, and then Errol tried to whisper when he was trying to talk, and it came out like he was talking normal. He was like, I'm trying really hard to whisper, and it was the loudest whisper I've ever heard in my life. And we're like, okay, so I guess Errol is just not allowed to speak until the scene is done recording, because it is what it is. You guys will actually see that as well in I did record a few things there while I was there with them, and when that video comes out, you will be hearing Errol Allen in the background, because there's no way to turn his volume knob. There's just mute, unmute. There's no twisting on Errol Allen. But by the way, he's super cool vibes. He just lights up the room. Errol Allen, he's super funny, high energy. I could just sit there in the room while everyone was talking and just listen to Errol and be entertained. So I hope Errol shows his personality more through like shorts, TikToks, all that stuff, because I think it's contagious. It's super contagious. We had a lot of funny moments where we're laughing to the point where I recorded a behind the scenes clip, and
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. My glasses are foggy right now.
same.
Oh man, that's funny. You look really good, bro.
Since I got used to like the grind fit, and it just tastes a little better, and it doesn't hurt my body.
Yeah, you're
You look like a bee, Callan.
I don't know like what we were even laughing about at this point. I rewatched the clip and I forgot. I completely forgot, because there's so many funny moments behind the scenes. We would be waking up around like pretty late during the day because we were recording all night, and then we'd order breakfast and stuff and talk. We talked about music a lot. We talked about, I don't know, we talked about religion, health. We had some deep conversations while all this was happening. So again, without Ben inviting us, all these conversations, all these things, all this knowledge that was shared between the artists, like, oh, this is how you're supposed to make a song, have a moment so that people latch onto it. This is how you're supposed to rap. Oh, who are your top 10 rappers? Oh, we had that conversation too. We had top 5 rappers, top 5 rapping artists, and then we were changing the definition of all of it. And hey, I aligned with DizzyEight. We both said Eminem number one. Of course, there's always going to be some debate, but depending on the criteria of all around rapper and like impact on the game and just lyrical ability and all that, we're like, okay, has to be Eminem, just because of his catalog as well, right? He's been consistent for so long, but we had so many different conversations here. So I just want to shout out Ben Schuller again for doing this, because I didn't only get joy from seeing this and seeing myself in the video and be like, holy crap, I'm in a music video now, but I got to build connections with all these people, talk to them about things that I don't usually get to talk to people about, because outside of my reactions, I don't really talk to anyone about like anything related to music, honestly. Being able to be a part of that process and see how these different artists think music should sound like and think how a music making process should look like showed me that this thing is so subjective. It's so subjective. And we're even talking within Nerdcore who are the top picks there. Oh, there goes my camera. But just to summarize, like when we're talking about top song makers, like songwriters in Nerdcore, Fable came up, Ben Schuller. Like those were like, if we're talking about the top out of everyone who consistently make good music, those were the guys we picked. Yeah, this was a great experience. I had a lot of fun doing this.
Might get a fine, you know what I mean?
Hey, Liam, is that a scratchable phone? Liam?
It was really cool, and I think after I get over my nerves, because I'm a fan first, I started doing these reactions as a fan, because I do think I was a little bit more introverted than usual there, just because so many people who I have on my playlist, my everyday playlist, are just there talking. And I mean, it was surreal in that sense, but once I get over that, I think so many productive, so many game-changing conversations happen when you get this many artists in the room, because everyone here is talented, everyone here is creative, everyone here has succeeded in their own way at something related to music or creativity or directing, whatever it is. So getting to absorb all that information is crazy, like for free. Anyway, again, shout out to Ben, shout out to Chris, Aaron, everyone in the music video. You guys were all cool. So peace.